Let's have a quick conversation about 10 rare community bank credit cards for bad or fair credit, huge amounts, and cheap APRs. So we're talking about personal credit cards. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you are to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about personal credit cards from community banks. And the cool thing about, and the reason why we have chosen this topic is because it's kind of, sometimes it's complicated to get a credit card from a big bank, right? From a traditional bank. So the idea here is to look for other options. So you go to a credit union or you can go to a community bank. And a community bank is a locally owned and operated financial institution. So they focus on the needs of the community. But when I tell you community, please don't think about your neighborhood or a very small area. In some cases, the term community can actually denote a larger expanse of land. It could be a state, it could be multiple states, for example. And one thing I want to say also is that the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, has defined a community bank as an institution that has less than $1 billion in assets, whereas the Federal Reserve has seen that sometimes a community bank can have between $1 billion and $10 billion in asset. Okay, so that's a definition. So you got to look at the balance sheet to actually determine what qualifies as a community bank and what doesn't. So when we talk about community bank, we have to talk about regional bank also. So when you move up in the ladder in terms of the asset size, the balance sheet size, then you have regional banks. Those are banks that have assets between $10 billion and $100 billion. Okay, and again, the research here is coming from the Federal Reserve, as you can see on the screen here. Okay, and we have seen in the last few years consolidation in the banking industry. So the regional banks are acquiring more and more the smaller community banks. One thing I want to say also is that when it comes to community banks, you have to compare and contrast community bank and credit union. And the difference is very simple. It's all about membership. And it's also about the profit motive. So when anybody asks you the definition of community bank versus credit union, those are the two most important things: membership and profit motive. So let me just dig a little deeper here, and I want to use a tabular representation. So you can see on the screen here, we have a nice recap of what a credit union is and what a community bank is. And we can see that we use this criteria as diverse as the fund safety, the ownership, the privacy structure of the company, of the organization, the profit motive, the customer base, the loans, and the strongest suit, if you will. So you can see that a credit union is owned by its members. It is when you have your cash there, the money is insured by the National Credit Union Association, a federal agency, and it is a private entity. It is not for profit, and generally individuals share some kind of bond, whether it is professionally, geographically, or in terms of their outlook on life. And loans are usually cheaper at credit unions, and we also, so when you look at that and you contrast that with a community bank, you can see that a community bank is just a regular bank that happens to operate in a smaller area, right? So the funds there are FDIC insured, and they serve members of the community where they operate. They also might have outside shareholders, right? And it could be private or public. It is for profit. And so so you have the whole 9 years here. You can see everything on the screen in this recap. And we chose the top communities that I'm talking to you today about. We chose them based on the 10 most populous states in the nation. And we focused on banks that serve communities not only in the primary state, but also in other states. It could be neighboring states or far-flung states. So we focused on California, Texas, Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Ohio, Georgia, North Carolina, and Michigan. And we also used other criteria in our research. You can see this in this short evaluation video. Please check this out so you have an idea of how we go about ranking business loans, credit cards, and other credit terms on this show. All right, folks. Number 10, we have Comerica. Comerica Visa Max Cash Preferred Card. Our score, 7.5 over 10. The minimum credit score here is 600. Regular APR 1099 to 2099% variable. The credit limit $2,000 to $20,000. Minimum income $1,500 per month. There are rewards associated with this card. Annual fee $0. Late fees yes. Cash advance fee no. Balance transfer fee yes. Foreign transaction fee no. And co-applicants are allowed. And the Comerica Visa Max Cash Preferred Card is issued by Comerica Bank, and the bank is located in Texas. And the primary coverage of this bank is Texas, and the secondary coverage encompasses Louisiana, Oklahoma. We have Arkansas. We have New Mexico and California. And the bank is publicly traded, so they actually trade under the ticker symbol of a CMA. One thing I want to say with this card, with the Comerica Visa Max Cash Preferred Card, is that you can receive 5% cash back on your first $2,000 of combined quarterly purchases in two categories like TV, internet, and streaming services, home utilities, cell phone providers, and more. You receive a 2% unlimited cash back on choice of one everyday category like gas stations and ground transportation, restaurants and food delivery, and grocery stores and grocery delivery. And you have 1% unlimited cash back on all other eligible purchases. And you can redeem your cash back for a statement credit, rewards card, or deposit to a qualifying account. Number 9, folks, we have the First National Bank of Omaha Evergreen Rewards Visa Card. Our score, 8 over 10. Here the requirements are pretty simple. So you have a minimum credit score of 580, APR between 8.99% to 18.99% variable. The credit limit $1,000 to $20,000. Minimum income $1,750 per month. Rewards yes. Annual fee no. Late fees yes. Cash advance fees yes. They have balance transfer fees. No foreign transaction fee. Co-applicants are allowed. And this Evergreen Rewards Visa Card is issued by First National Bank of Omaha. This is the bank that is based, of course, as the name implies, in Nebraska. This is their primary coverage. And the secondary coverage areas include Colorado, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Texas. And this is a great card. You can receive, you can earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase, every day, everywhere. No rewards expiration. And you can redeem for cash back as a statement credit, an ACH deposit into a checking or savings account, or a check. Number 8, folks, we have the Washington Trust Bank Visa Signature Card. Our score, 8 over 10. And the minimum requirements here are minimum credit scores, 575. The regular APR, 7.99% to 27.99% variable. The credit limit, $5,000 to $75,000. This is a pretty generous credit limit here. We love that. And the rewards, yes. Annual fee, $0. Late fee, yes. Balance transfer, $0. No foreign transaction fee. And co-applicants are allowed. Okay. So when we speak about the Visa signature, so you have, for example, you have a mobile wallet. You have Visa Checkout. You have Chip Technology, the EMV. Travel accident insurance of $1 million. The first, use scorecard rewards bonus points. This is pretty good. You have a roadside assistance, car rental insurance, hotel, motel, burglary coverage assistance. This is pretty good. Price guarantee. So you have a constellation of benefits here. Okay. And this Washington Trust Visa signature card is issued by Washington Trust Bank. And the primary coverage of this bank is in Washington State, Idaho, and Oregon. And the secondary coverage encompasses Nevada, California, Arizona, and Montana. Fantastic bank. Number 7, folks, we have here the Park National Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred. Our score 8.5 over 10. Minimum credit score here 560. Regular APR 11.99% to 29.99% variable. The credit limits will oscillate between $1,000 and $45,000. Minimum income $1,500 per month. Rewards yes. Annual fee no. Late fees yes. Cash advance fees yes. Balance transfer fee no. And there is no foreign transaction fee. Co-applicants are allowed. And this card is issued by Park National Bank, which is located in Ohio. And their primary coverage states include Ohio, Kentucky, South Carolina, and North Carolina. And the secondary coverage include you have Missouri, we have Virginia, and Illinois. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation about 10 rare community bank personal credit cards that are very great for folks with bad or fair credit. They have large limits and they have cheap APRs. Okay, and we have here number 6. We have Northwest Bank Rewards Visa. Our score 8.5 over 10. Here the minimum credit score 550. Regular APR 9.74% to 17.74% variable. Credit limits $2,500 to $35,000. This is pretty good, right? Minimum income $1,500 per month. Rewards, yes. There's no annual fee. There are late fees and cash advance fees, of course. Balance transfer fee, there is none. And neither is there a foreign transaction fee. And the co-applicants are not allowed here, okay? And this card, the Northwest Bank Rewards Visa card, is issued by the Northwest Bank, which actually operates from Pennsylvania. And the primary states are Pennsylvania, New York, and Ohio. And the secondary coverage areas are Connecticut and West Virginia. And this is a publicly traded company, and it is traded under the ticker symbol of NWBI. Number 5, folks, we have Commerce Bank Unlimited Cashback Visa Signature. Our score 9 over 10. The requirements here: minimum credit score 625, although the average borrower has great credit. Regular APR 12.24% to 25.24%. Credit limit $2,500 to $50,000. Minimum income $2,000 per month. Rewards yes. Annual fees no. Late fees yes. Cash advance fees yes. Balance transfer fee no. No foreign transaction fee, and co-applicants are allowed. And this card, the Commerce Bank Unlimited Cashback Visa Signature, is issued by Commerce Bank, of course, a bank in Missouri. And this bank is kind of cool because their primary coverage is in Missouri, Kansas, Illinois, Oklahoma, and Colorado. But their secondary coverage areas encompass Iowa, Tennessee, and Arizona. And we love the customer service. We love the fact that they're willing to work with you. Even though the card's average borrower has good credit, they are willing to go all the way to 625. In some cases, go all the way to 590 if you have the right relationship with them. Okay, this is something very, very important. And here you have a 3% cashback at coffee shops, fast food locations, and on ride sharing. You have 2% cashback at gas stations and restaurants. You have 1% cashback on all other purchases. And you have 0% intro APR for the first 12 billing cycles on all purchases and balance transfers. Okay, this is really good. Number 4, folks. Why am I that fast? Number 4, folks. We have the Fulton Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred Card. Our score 9/10. Minimum credit score here 530. Regular APR 10.99% to 17.69% variable. The credit limit $2,500 to $50,000. Minimum income $1,750 per month. Rewards. There are rewards here, yes. Annual fee, no. Late fees, yes. Cash advance fees, yes. Balance transfer fee, no. Foreign transaction fee, no. And co-applicants are allowed. And here, the card is issued by Fulton Bank, and this bank operates from Pennsylvania, and this is a primary coverage area. And their secondary coverage states include Massachusetts, Delaware, New Jersey, Virginia, New York, Ohio, and West Virginia. Okay, great bank. And the cool thing here is that you can earn max cash back. You can earn 5% cash back on your first $2,000 in combined eligible purchases each quarter on 2 categories you choose, including TV, internet, and streaming services, fast food, cell phone providers, department stores, home utilities, furniture stores, electronics stores, recreation, entertainment. You can also earn 2% unlimited cash back on one everyday category of your choice: grocery stores and grocery delivery, gas stations, ground transportation, restaurants, and food delivery. And you can earn 1% unlimited cash back on all other eligible purchases. Number 3, folks, we have here the First Commonwealth Bank Rewards Card. Our score 9.5/10. Here you have the minimum credit score of 530, regular APR 11.99% to 14.99% variable. The credit limits will oscillate between $1,000 and $25,000. Minimum income $1,500 per month. Rewards or no rewards here. The annual fee is $0. Late fees are yes. They also charge cash advance fees. They also charge balance transfer fees. There is no foreign transaction fee, and no co-applicants are allowed. Okay, and this card is issued by another great bank, the First Commonwealth Bank, and primary coverage Pennsylvania and Ohio, and secondary coverage New York, Connecticut, West Virginia, and New Jersey. So great card to think about. Number 2, folks, we have here NBT Bank Max Cash Preferred Card. Our score 9.5/10. And so the minimum credit score here is 550. And the regular APR 14.49% to 23.49% variable. We have credit limits that ranges from $1,000 to $35,000. Minimum income $2,000 per month. Rewards, yes. Annual fee, 0. Late fees, yes. Cash advance fee, no. And balance transfer fee, no. And there is also no foreign transaction fee. And co-applicants are not allowed, okay? And the card, actually, the NBT Bank Max Cash Preferred Card, is issued by, of course, NBT Bancorp. And the primary coverage here is New York. And the secondary coverage, we have Massachusetts, Vermont, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, and Maine, okay? And this is a great card, not only for the APR, but also everything about rewards. So you have 2% unlimited cash back on one everyday category of your choice. You have 1% unlimited cash back on all other eligible purchases, and you have $150 bonus reward after you spend $500 within the first 90 days of account opening. Number 1, folks, when it comes to 10 rare community bank credit cards for bad or fair credit, huge amounts, and cheap APRs, in our view, the best of the best is the First Financial Bank Max Cash Preferred Card. Our score 10/10. Here are the requirements. Minimum credit score of 550. Regular APR 14.49% and 23.49%. Credit limits $3,000 to $50,000. Minimum income $1,500 per month. Rewards are included. Annual fee, no annual fee. There are late fees. There is the cash advance fee is variable. Balance transfer fee $0. Foreign transaction fee $0. And co-applicants are allowed. And the card is issued by a First Financial Bank, which operates out of Texas, its primary coverage area, and its secondary coverage areas include Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. So if you happen to live, worship, or conduct business in those states, you are Really, really good. Okay. And they also have a 2% unlimited cashback on one everyday category of your choice, 1% unlimited cashback on all other eligible purchases, and $150 bonus rewards after you spend $500 within the first 90 days of account opening. So this is really, really good, something to really think about. And one thing I wanted to say before closing here is that this company, First Financial Bank, is publicly traded under the ticker symbol FFIN. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was talking to you very quickly about the 10 rare community bank credit cards for bad or fair credit, huge amounts, and cheap APR. So number one, we have a First Financial Bank Max Cash Preferred Card, 10 over 10. Number two, we have NBT Bank Max Cash Preferred Card, 9.5 over 10. Number three, we have First Commonwealth Bank Rewards Card, 9.5 over 10. Number four, we have the Fulton Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred Card, 9 over 10. Number five, we have Commerce Bank Unlimited Cashback Visa Signature, 9 over 10. Number six, we have Northwest Bank Rewards Visa, 8.5 over 10. Number seven, we have Park National Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred, 8.5 over 10. Number eight, we have Washington Trust Bank Visa Signature Card, 8 over 10. Number nine, we have the First National Bank of Omaha Evergreen Rewards Visa Card, 8 over 10. And number 10, last but not the least, we have Comerica Visa Max Cash Preferred Card, 7.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.